I think what we are seeing over the past few years, there have been a huge acceleration. Part of it is in regulatory development, as both Helena and Maxim mentioned. And the other part is really in terms of the um, sort of quick progress, how the acceleration in putting efforts on climate transition. And what we see as if if ESG 1.1 or climate 1.0 is about making these commitments, 2.0 now it's about implementation, and that's where all the sort of ongoing challenges with regards to data, forward-looking assessment comes into play. So one example, if you look at the globe today, 90% of global emissions is covered by net zero commitments, but actual policies that are already in place is probably less than 50%. And similarly, if you look at, say, commitments to in financial institutions, huge growth, like within the space of a year, it's growth. I think in 2020, it was only 30 sort of financial institutions involved with commitments net zero. Now it's more than 450 in the space of a year. What comes up next is really, actual implementation plans. So whether it is having the right sort of analysis and assessment tools. So having tools to do scenario analysis, having tools to actually pull together the data. Part of that's again tied to having the right ESG disclosures and regulations would be one part. The other part really is about engagement with companies, and that also requires an understanding of different sectoral roadmaps, what sort of available technologies, what are material risk in each sectors, but then working with each companies to define the right targets, commitments, and sort of investment plans going forward. So those are sort of some of the ways that increasingly we see it as sort of our sort of Invesco playbook in terms of thinking about net zero and decarbonization.